All right, good afternoon. Thank you parents and students for coming today. So today is a very important day of the New Year's, or of the year. Does anybody know what day it is today? March 20th? Why today is special? Spring, right, that's right. Today's the first day of the spring. The vernal equinox, when days start to become longer than nights, and the days when bears start to wake up from hibernation. Today is a perfect day for us to begin planning for a productive and successful high school career. I would like to quickly have a quick award ceremony for a couple of students who have done very well in their SATs and also who have recently gotten their college admission acceptance letters. So for the first group of people, I would like them to come up. We would like to give them a congratulatory certificate, a cash scholarship. They would like to maybe take a student photo with our principal. So I'm going to have one question for all of you. Who was your teacher here at Sherwood, or your counselor here at Sherwood, or your teacher? And what was the most important thing they taught you? We'll first start with Lawrence.
My teacher was 顾老师, and the most important thing she taught me is something that's not just for like SAT physics or whatever, but for probably useful for like everything in life. And she taught me to like practice, just keep practicing to make sure you can get that 800.
Who your teacher was?
I think I also had 顾老师, and I think the most important thing was just all the physics knowledge she gave to me.
Right, I had Michael for SAT math, and what he taught me was basically that like you don't necessarily have to be an expert in math, but you just have to know the tricks around how to do the SATs.
My teacher was Mr. Peter Chang, and he really just taught me how to do math more efficiently, and it really helped me with schoolwork and my math class.
So you got 800 in SAT too, huh? Yeah. Okay, very good. All right, I assume this is Ginger Sato's father.
That's right.
Okay. So what did you feel that the teacher helped you with the most?
Ginga's teacher was Peter, and Ginga was struggling before, but Peter was able to get him up to speed. He was able to score 800.
Very good.
And really appreciate it.
I had Dr. Yoshida, and she helped me a lot with looking at all parts of my application and seeing how they fit together and making sure I covered the right topics and in my essays made fit with the rest of my activities. So.
Very good. How about Celine?
I also had Dr. Yoshida, and she taught me to be very real in my essays. Like, I know a lot of people try really hard to like be creative or try to stand out in your essays, but she really taught me to just be myself and like look at the parts of me that set me apart from other people.
Very good. Let's give them a big hand of applause for these very good students.
And no teacher tells them that orbitals of energy level creates the spectrum in physics. But so if they miss chemistry on this side or they miss physics on this side, they cannot correlate, they cannot link them. Okay, that's a big loss. So when I teach chemistry, I usually carry physics book. When I teach physics, I sometimes need chemistry book. I would tell them, try to remind them, these are correlated.
Your teacher never show you how to read that. Again, you have language problem. You don't have math problem. You have language, you don't know how to read that. Now, I do want to make a comment on that. Nowadays, a lot of high school teachers were so nice, so considerate. So the teacher will prepare something called PowerPoint project slide. And teacher was really nice enough. The teacher we're going to print it PowerPoint slide and give it to the student. Guess what happened? Those students never opened their textbook. All they did is they study the PowerPoint slide. And you know when I do my PowerPoint, I have to really simplify my idea.
And then, all this considered, I get these frequently asked questions. Shall I add one more AP class to impress colleges, although I don't like the subject? Or should I take AP tests without taking AP course at school? Is it better to take 5 ACT subject tests? I don't want to play piano anymore, but I've been playing since age 5. Can I quit now? Or should I just continue anyway? All these questions in your mind. And the wrong attitude though to approach this question is this good for college? Is this activity good for college? Is this class good for college? Is this competition good for college? What matters is that good for your personal growth? So, how can I do all that? I only have limited amount of time. Focus on your studies and a few of the activities during the school year. Now is the summer. Summer is coming. Summer is a good time to add on to this. The summer plan should consist of 3 things. One is a summer camp or summer research camp, some kind of activity that gives you an opportunity to gain in-depth knowledge of a chosen field. It can be science, it can be business, it can be environmental consciousness. They have lots of summer camps available, ranging from 1 week to 6 weeks. So if you're 9th grade or 8th graders, it's good. That's something good to start at the summer of your 8th grade before you start high school. So that 9th grade, summer after 9th grade, when you want to apply to a summer camp, you already have an experience to show on the application form. Go step by step, move up. Start with a shorter camp, week to 2 weeks, then move up to 6 weeks. Hopefully, summer after 11th grade is devoted to research of your choice, which means you should be all finished with SAT by then. And now I would also like you to do a summer volunteer. If you don't have a time to do it during the school year, summer is a good time to gain volunteer hours, roughly from 30 to 70 hours. Because I would like to see 50 to 100 hours each year to make you a good candidate. You don't have to necessarily do a volunteer work related exactly to the field. It's the important thing is you have done something for other people. You have done something for the community. You went out and learned about the community issues. This year, many of my students applied for a LEAD program, which is a government internship. Basically, your whole summer you work for the city. And many of them got accepted, and they're going to start training next week. This is a very good program. I highly recommend you come back being a different person. Many of them end up going to UC Berkeley. And then, the third thing is academic and test preparation. Summertime, make a plan when you're going to take your SAT or SAT2 subject test or ACT. Make preparations during the summer. It takes about 6 weeks preparation time because we would like you to take mock test every week, 1 mock test every week to make you fully prepared. And probably the only time to do that is during the summer because during the school year, you have to prepare for SAT2 subject test as well as AP test. You probably have 3 to 4 AP tests to prepare during the 11th grade and 2 AP tests during the 10th grade. So summer is a good time to do it, and that's why I sit down with my students beginning in November to plan for the summer. And summer plan should be finished by this time around because it's all closed. The competitive summer camps do close very early. And there are still, though, many other opportunities available. So if you don't know what to do, please come and talk to us. We have 30 minutes free consultations, and 30 minutes is enough to talk about the summer.